Welcome back everyone to the Complete Pineleaf. We are back here in Beacon Watch's Mead Hall to once again speak with Thane Kutha to see if he's now willing to listen to us.
We must stand by while the minions of Orthunk spread their influence.
It's unfortunate what happened to my son and his hunting party, but it doesn't change my position. As I have already said, as Thane of Beacon Watch, my sole duty is to stand watch over Halifaerian and ride west when the beacon is lit. I will make one small compromise. I will allow Kuthing to assist in whatever capacity he's able. Now, leave me. I must return to my watch. Well, I guess getting one person to help is better than getting zero to help. He told me that he'll give me one person to help me. His son.
Our mission is dire.
I know that the Thane is duty-bound, but I did not realize that he was also heartless. It appears that we must do without his assistance. Kuthing anticipated this and has been working on a plan to strike at the Boar tribe. Well, apparently the son knows the
Will
father.
you aid the Rohirrim?
Kuthing has already been expecting the orcs to attack, so he has begun working on a plan to strike at them first. Well, at least he's got initiative. Speak with Kuthing and learn what he has planned. You'll make a great successor for your father, that's for sure.
Our mission is dire.
Just before my hunting party was attacked, I noticed a few cave entrances in the western part of Everholt, deep within the forest. We were attacked near them, and I even saw an orc coming through one of them. My plan first requires collapsing those cave entrances to trap them in and prevent them from summoning reinforcements. Alright, so I need to collapse a pair of tunnels. And where are they at? Alright, I'll look for them. I have found the side of the mountain, and it looks like here's a cave entrance. Let's see if we can take it down. Oh, that should give them some pause. So at least it'll take them a little time to seek reinforcements. We can only hope that they don't notice it until it is too late. Because then we can deal with them. And here's another one right here. Alright. Now let's check this cave entrance. Yeah, smells like orc to me. There you go. Now, back to town. Apparently she's tending to him now. Well, sir, I have taken care of the cave entrances.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Great execution, Pineleaf. The orcs probably do not even know what happened yet, and when they do, hopefully it'll be too late for them to do anything about it. Boy, those were my very thoughts. Now, we must take advantage of the element of surprise. I think if you sneak into their lair, it might prove more advantageous than trying to bring an army to their doorstep. What do you say? Well, considering that we don't have an army, and that the only person that I'm allowed to get help from
Welcome. Stay a moment and speak with me.
isn't exactly in top shape at the moment, I think it's the only plan. I wish I could go with you, but my wounds will only prove to be a hindrance. I don't know what the orcs' numbers are, but you have demonstrated that you're more than equipped to handle them. Head to the south of Beacon Watch, and not far from the Mering Stream, you will find the main entrance to their lair. Once inside, look for the Boar tribe chieftain and defeat him. Right. Onward, and kill their chieftain. This appears to be the entrance. Now let's find out what's inside. Yep, smells like orc. Let's defeat members of the Boar clan. A few more than we did at their camp. The Because there are probably a few more of them in here. Hello. Hologram. We'll keep that archer busy for a moment, trying to find a position where he could attack. Is he trying to shoot through the walls or something? Oh, there you are. Hello. Yes, where I've come to get revenge and all that stuff. Revenge, well, I know, you're here on the revenge game yourself. But, I'm sorry, but I've got to do what I got to do. Now, where were we? Let's see. This way. Looks promising. Down and around. And I'm sure there'll be a couple of more of these crazy quests as we go along. Weakening the influence. There are several boar totems placed throughout this cave. Destroying them might lower the morale. Oh, yeah, there's one right there. Ha 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 ha. Yes. They must have a very specific blueprint for making these things. Hey, you. Oh boy, I'm sinking! I don't even want to think what I was in there. Well, let's get out of it! Probably won't be able to find anything worse until I hit the filth well later on. Now, let's see, where were we? Ah, not the most pleasant place in which to have a snack, but alright. There you go. One totem down, and 2 more to go. So when they come to have a look at their totem, they'll find out that it is missing. Apparently he's not paying attention to it. I just destroy his totem right in front of him, and he doesn't even do anything about it. Oh, okay. He does as soon as I step in. Maybe he thought that the great Boar decided to destroy it and was showing him favor. Well, if that's true, then orcs aren't very bright. Of course, I don't think orcs are exactly known for their brightness outside of coming up with traps and nasty things that they do to you. There you go. Now let's see what we have here. The third one. Yeah, that should take care of him. Destroying the toes has lowered the morale of the... it lowers morale even more by whacking him to pieces. I'm sure that's not going to help him much. But it looks like they're going to keep on fighting for a while, so I didn't lower their morale that much. This seems to be the best direction to go. Not taking care of the totems, and I think I am hitting my quota of orcs. Not that I want to be killing a few more here, because I'm sure there is no rule against killing too many orcs. Well, there is one quest that comes in later where it says not too many, not too few. But that's another matter. Many Boar were defeated as I made my way through here. Now, let's find their chief. I haven't found their chief yet, but I have found another cave. So perhaps the chief will be through that cave. Assuming that's not the way out. If that is the way out, and that's one of the entrances I blocked, then there could be problems. Alright, anything else around here? Nope. So let's go and find out what's inside. Folka, the chieftain of the Maldor orcs, has long plotted revenge against Folka's line. If not stopped, he will have his long-sought vengeance. Well then, let's prevent that. I don't see too much around here yet. Ah! There we go. That is Pakon. Alright, we'll just get ready to fight. Hold on. What's that? Oh my goodness gracious. That's not good. Sauron grows impatient with you, orc. Our plan is in motion. The people of Eastfold fear us. Fear is not enough. They need to be defeated. We will not fail Sauron. We will not fail Sauron. Hmm. Well, apparently he is being spurred on by that. Collect the great boar of Everholt's skull. Alright. Oh, right there. He's got the skull of the great boar of Everholt there. I guess that makes the centerpiece of his totem. They modified this quest since the last time I did it. I think it used to be a little bit trickier doing this instance. Like maybe he was an elite or something like this. I don't know. I just thought this was a tougher instance than that. Alright. Well then, let's grab this. And we're done breaking the back of the boar. You have reclaimed the boar of Everholt's skull. The orcs were worshipping it, driven by the hatred of Folka King, and extending their ire to the descendants as well. This will be a nice decoration for the mead hall of Beacon Watch. Yes, it will be. I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is that I've killed many orcs, I killed their chieftain, I've collected their skull, and I destroyed many of their totems. And the bad news is that it appears that they were working with the Nazgul.
Welcome, my friend.
They were in league with the Nazgul? It appears that there is more to these orcs than there first seemed. We must remain vigilant. However, this threat has been quelled for now. We can't thank you enough, Pineleaf. We would not have been able to repel the orcs without your help. Alright, good. At least somebody appreciates it.
Greetings. You have a moment. I have need of your assistance.
With no small thanks to Miraguth's care, I am on the road to recovery. My father wanted me to send you in to see him, but Miraguth has something to tell you as well. I would suggest that you speak with her first. Alright, very well. Yes?
Your aid is welcome, friend.
I wanted to hate you for delivering my father's sorrowful tidings, but my father should have told me himself long ago. I should ask your pardon for the way I behaved. You did not deserve that treatment. It is queer how things come to pass sometimes. If I had not come here, I would not have met Kuthing. He has taken my mind from the sorrow that I was feeling. Thank you for all that you've done, Pineleaf. You should speak with Kutha now. It would be best not to keep him waiting. No, it'd be most definitely not be worth waiting, even though he seems to keep everyone else waiting, as he says that I'm busy keeping. Oh, I hope he hasn't seen the beacon go aflame. Hello there, sir. You wanted to see me?
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
While I feel what I did was right as Thane of Beacon Watch, I was wrong not to view the Boar tribe as a genuine threat. Your efforts saved Beacon Watch. If not for you, I may not have had a watch to oversee any longer. You have my sincerest apology for how I treated you. It appears that your services here are no longer needed. Others may need your talents elsewhere. Yes, I suppose that's a possibility. So, I will check on that. And
We stand in silence, while the storm of Isengard grows stronger.
I know that you've already been to Aldburg and assisted them there, but I think you should return to Archill and let him know of your victory here today. I'm certain that he would be pleased to learn that the Boar tribe orcs are no longer a threat. Well, I shall get to him. Well, first I need to check about that other camp of workers. Now let's see if I can find the... Ooh. The wagon is abandoned and there are signs of a struggle. Yes, definite signs of a struggle. Let's look south and see if we can find out what went on around here. But this does not look good, and apparently they weren't just having a party, unless it was a very, very rough one, that's for sure. Another cave. Oh boy. Ah, it looks like Horn has also found this cave entrance. This way, Pineleaf, and hurry. The captured crossmen may not have much time. No, they might not. Look! Dead orcs. I can't tell if these orcs were slain by their own kind or by some unknown friend. Well, I suppose either one's possible. This doesn't look like the cave where I was fighting orcs earlier, so these aren't the ones that I killed. Can you hear that? I hear orcs approaching Pineleaf. Not from ahead, but from behind. I'll stay here to delay their approach, but you should press on into the cave to find out what has become of the missing craftsmen. Perhaps one of them has escaped, and we have him to thank for the dead orcs we have seen already. But even so, they are all likely still a danger. Go, and quickly. All right, fine. Press on, and delay not the pursuit. All right. Yes, we see more, but still haven't seen the craftsman. Out this way. This way. Over here. You hear raised voices further ahead, but can't make out the words. Well, does it sound like Baruch Kazad, or For the Falcon, or something else? Well, I think I found the craftsman, and well, they seem to be still standing, and they're moving, and that's usually a good sign. All right, well, Nona and Corridon. It seems Corridon and I have freed them first, Pineleaf. I'll tell you the story about how Corridon and I came to be here, Pineleaf, but not just now. Let the tale wait until we are in the sunlight again. We've slain many orcs to free these people, and the woods crawled with more of their kind, and we should not tarry here. Is Horn here with you? Yeah, he stayed back to deal with anyone who's coming from the back. Alright, they seem to be in reasonable shape. It is good to see you again, Pineleaf. We thought to find you in Adoras, but on the way we found an overturned wagon and sign of a struggle, and thought to look for these folk. I am glad that we did, for today we saved their lives. These orcs were ferocious. It is fortunate that most of the creatures were away when Nona and I entered the cave. Well, I think some of them are returning. Or that's what Horn says. All you stay behind us. Someone approaches. Or some many. Well, one of them might be Horn. Nona! Horn, look out! Berg Chapeau warrior. Alright, so these are Berg... Oh, they have skulls like the... whatever those Boar orcs are called with their fur name. Right. The Mordred orcs, the Mordor orcs, the more or less going to be dead soon orcs. You know, all sorts of names you can come up with some of the other orcs. Berg Chapeau. Mountain? Or who knows? Ah, maybe they're named for the no. Maybe they're a splinter group of the Boar orcs, or perhaps that's a alternate name for the Boar orcs. I guess that's always a possibility. But they seem to be dressed like them. A splinter group of them. Ah, at last, I believe that's the end of them. Good. This was a pleasant surprise, Pineleaf. Now, let us return to town and see what Nona and Corden have to share. Yes, let us return to Aldburg. We managed to get back to Aldburg with Corden and Nona in tow. Now the question is, what does Archil have to say about what we've done to the Boar Clan orcs? We have to find that out in the next episode of Complete Pineleaf.